I'd like to touch on a little known believed subject regarding noxious weeds, prohibited seeds, plants, or other organisms, including product derivatives, extractions, in danger of extinction or whose trade is otherwise regulated by law. It's a lot of stuff. Mycelium, bacteria, dirt, mycorrhizae, as you can see, prohibited seeds. What are prohibited seeds? Grandma's tomatoes? Noxious weeds. Do you know what noxious weeds are? Well, believe it or not, noxious weeds are plants that people have worshipped for all their lives, that are religious plants, that civilized countries have decided are immoral. And so the civilized world has made laws and regulations against plants that people worship, and to help find their gods and whatnot, and or certain cultures and or food. We have huge wars right now in the world over seeds and food and plants, and the best way to deal with it is to have controls at our borders so we don't allow plants to be transferred from around, and that stops the genetics from breeding and spreading and being open, and being able to change their genetics and keep their their strains going. If you just interbreed and interbreed and interbreed, I think most people have had their great education. They understand that humans and other things cannot be just bred and bred and bred, but nevertheless our government does these things. And so we have prohibited seeds, and we have a terminology called noxious weeds. Noxious weeds is a government regulated eradication program run by the USDA and ag and many other, Forest Service and whatnot, and they drive through your neighborhoods and they spray poisons in the air. In the suburban neighborhoods where millions of people live, they spray poisons in the air, and they fly through your towns, and they spray poisons to kill what they call noxious weeds, which are immoral plants by their own definition. Are immoral. Immoral is obvious, that's a religious term, and it means nothing. So it's not immoral to the people who eat those plants. These are noxious weeds are food. For the record, noxious weeds, there is no such thing in the botany world. There's no such thing as a noxious plant. Noxiosiosa. There's no such thing. Weeds, nope, no such thing. That's just a made-up word. So when it gets to actual plants, yeah. See how it goes. It goes like this. It goes. You see, it goes. It goes noxious weeds, and then it goes seeds. Those aren't real things, okay? Those are just for dumb people to kind of understand, macaroni and cheese, oh yeah, no, noodles, no, seminola. You see there's 3 different things there, but it's all just seminola. So anyway, so plants are real, yeah, what kind of plants? Well, they don't gotta tell you, because they're immoral plants. Whoa, hey, prohibited seed weed plants. What? Yeah, so, it had nothing to do with that, but it does, because all seeds are illegal, and all dirt is illegal, and anything that you're not regulated by the USDA and have federal regulations coming onto your farm and regulating how you milk your cow, then you're illegal. And that is what this reference is right here. It doesn't matter if you're selling roses or anything. It has nothing to do with any particular plant. It's just this is an immoral issue, and this is run by the religious governments of the world that decide which Monsanto and which companies get to distribute their seeds, burpee, etc. These are all federally regulated companies that have been in our country that have been shipping and manufacturing and creating their products in laboratories for a long time, and they have patents on their seeds and on their plants, and they don't want God's plants, okay, to take over and reforest the world, which is what plants, seeds, and weeds do.